Well, hello and welcome people to the internet, back to some more NEODUEL backpack monsters. Let's just jump right into it with a new game and see what comes up for us. Oh, we do have a Spiri which we could play. Let's see. We also have the Plin and the Kriko. We could make a Dragoon and see what element we want to go, unless we just want to go straight water. We already have almost a water dragon here, which I think I kind of want to do. I haven't really played with a lot of flow yet, and I think we could have some good times there. Let's go ahead and repull, and there we go. We needed to get that fusion in there as well, so this is actually a pretty perfect start. Not sure that I necessarily want to go with the Porger for the fog, though. I think I'm just going to hold on to my coins. We might end up losing this battle. We don't have a whole heck of... Okay, we're definitely losing this battle. This is 100% we're losing. We're just going to skip through this. One of the things that I actually discovered, if we come here, you know this big old arrow right here? Yeah, if you click it, it's all your damage meters. This is something I was looking for. For whatever reason, I just didn't think to hit this button. But yeah, it totally tells you everything you need to know there, which is pretty sweet. So let's go ahead. We figured we were going to lose that one. We're going to grab Stonk Stripes. We're going to be getting our water dragon pretty early here. I will take a slimy, not to make a water slimy, but eventually we'll go ahead and get a water slimy. Let's go ahead and we're not really going to be an attacking build per se, so we probably don't need Fleo. I will grab a Duopon. Am I going to grab the Duopon first? Yeah, let's grab the... Since we don't have any access to flow right now, we only have the 4, so we just trigger 7 damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab the duo. I'm also gonna grab another slimy here to eventually make a couple water slimies, and I'm gonna lock in the Rico because we will eventually want that. All right, and how are we going to do here? We kind of have, yeah, I definitely am going to want some Sugekos. Really good. Wow, Dragoon is killing it. I guess they don't have a lot of damage other than the Rico, and they're really not triggering to get all that much flow, so that kind of makes sense there. There's our Water Dragon. All shields you gain are increased for every Nature Cosmion, reflect 10% of the damage. I don't really like any of these. I think I'm just going to re-roll. Nothing here necessarily says, like, build around me. We could just boost our energy generation, or if you lose, gain a random rare Cosmion. Now, we have lost once, so we do lose a little bit of value there. I kind of think I just want to go for the boost energy regeneration. It's not bad to get that. And then, of course, you know, we do have Water Dragon, which attacks pretty fast. It doesn't use a lot of energy, though. This is just a pretty good one, and then we don't have to spend anything to get any kind of energy generation boosters. So let's go ahead and put in our Water Dragon here. Let's see. So we need to link this to water. We don't have anything water as of yet. Let's go ahead and pull these out here. Pull in Rico and pull in Rico. There we go. Okay. We'll get a little bit there. We'll get a little bit of rain there. I'm going to pull in. Am I going to pull in this Duopon? We might wait for that. I'm really looking. Yeah, I'm going to need some of these. Let's go ahead and swap these around. Grab a water slimy here. We do have another Rico and we do have a Domi. But I do... Let's see. So I am going to want the Domi, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Rico, I think these come often enough. Oh, they're pretty good for our damage. Okay. I am going to take this, but I do need some more inventory space. Quite badly. There we go. There's a little bit. I would like a larger one, but, you know, it is what it is. We take what we can get here. As for damage, yeah, we're definitely going to lose here, considering we're not generating any flow just yet, so we're not getting any additional damage, so we're just going to get smacked around here. There's no way we're getting through all that energy, or all that health generation. So let's go ahead and grab the crit. It's going to be kind of difficult to get. Actually, we can do this for Water Dragon. There we go. Let's see. So we do have the Water Slimy here. Go ahead and pop it right there. Okay, so I'm not buying any more Ricos. I really need... There we go. Sugeko will definitely pick up you, so let's go ahead and do some of this. Bring you in. Do one of these. Now, you're not triggering anything, so we need to put Sugeko with things that are triggering. So, let's go ahead and do one of these. Do one of these. Because you trigger... So, it's really these 3. Let's see. Can we do something like... Yeah, I still can't fit 3 in here. Okay, so we're gonna have to live with 2 for right now. And then we're just gonna need some more space here eventually. That we'll put you here. That gets everything here. Don't we will put you there. Get a little regen. Let's see here. Okay, well, there's another Sugeko, so I am going to take him, but we desperately, you know what, I might actually pull, am I going to pull this out? I'm going to pull this out, I need some extra money. We desperately need some extra money. More so, I just need more inventory space. We are full up. Yep, still behind a bit on damage, but you don't lose till you don't lose. And if you guys don't see the video, then, well, I guess if you do see the video, we know that we win. So let's go ahead and pill one of these. While I would like a third, we need inventory. There we go. Okay, so let's finally start getting this going. Let's see. So we can do a little bit of... What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Can we do a little... No, I can't do that. I can do this. But then I'm kind of stuck here. That solves that problem. Let's go ahead and pop you in here, and then Domi will put you up here, trigger you 4 times, get a bunch of flow, put you in here for some regen, a little bit of extra damage, and there we go. Let's see how we hang now. Now that we have a whole bunch, we're still losing out a little bit there. But we're starting to pull it in. Ricos are starting to do their damage, starting to do their thing. We got a bunch of flow generation. Perfect. Okay, we do have another Rico here that we could take, which doesn't seem all too bad. I might actually... Am I going to go for... No, okay. Let's pull another... This only really works here. Let's go for another spin. Okay, we will take more space here. Get a little bit more health. Okay, so at this point, I am going to take another Sugeko. Since it's offered to us, might as well. We're losing out a little bit there. Yeah, that loses me a lot. Okay, we'll live with that, and we'll see how we're going here. How we doing on flow? As long as we're staying positive, and we're definitely staying positive, so we have enough. So we just okay, we're fighting a bunch of Krikos. That should be more than fine. Now, one of the things that I did find out, I wasn't exactly sure about. It didn't specifically say in the game. I do have I think in the email that I received. From the developers of NEODUEL, they did say that in full release there should be a tutorial for the game. So some of the more minor concepts are going to be further explained. So energy generation, basically you generate 2 energy. Yeah, let's take the unique water. What is this? Okay, we'll read that in a second. So you generate 2 energy per second. So obviously when we start with 6 energy, every 3 seconds we're going to fully regenerate all our energy. So you can kind of take that into account here. Now we also have this over here, right? So energy usage, we're only using half an energy per second. So we're doing pretty well. So as long as we're under 2, we're always staying positive. Once we go over 2, then we're going to start needing some way to generate energy again. There are several ways to do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you any changes in any of your stats until you're in battle, whether that be energy generation, whether that be cooldown reduction. So unfortunately, you can't check out that stuff here, but if you want to do the math in your head, you totally can do that. What else do we have? We do have another dummy, so how are we going to fit you in? The Goddess of the Depths watches you on start. Every time you gain or consume flow, deal 3 damage. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Time you gain, deal 3 damage. Wait, that's like really cool. Okay, so how can we fit you in? We can take you out. Let's see, where are we gonna fit you? We might need to do a little bit of reshaping here. So if we do something like this, hang on. Let's do some reshuffling here. All right, so we got there. Took a little bit of time, took a little bit of rearranging. Also bought a couple extra inventory spaces. We are missing a little bit of rain here, but that's totally fine. We do have these three, and we're also missing a little bit of flow gain here, but that's totally okay as well. Let's go ahead and do one more reroll here. We could grab a strut wall. However, we're kind of going a little bit more offensive than defensive, and I don't have this much space. So I think I'm just going to grab a domi here, perhaps. We could get, let's see, is 2 the most we can get? We can get 3 if we do this. Okay, so let's go 3 here. This can go wherever. This can go here. Yeah, we have that maxed out. We have that maxed out. This we're still missing. Could potentially, this is 2. This is also 2. That also helps trigger that. And yeah, we're good. Triggers 10%. That's fine. We are kind of missing out on this crit, but we're not, I mean, we're not really doing anything crit. We are kind of missing out on this as well. There's probably a better way to do that to get the bonuses there, but for right now, that's where we're going to go. And hopefully we got enough damage to at least live one more round. And yeah, I don't see why not here. We have some pretty good damage. Where are we actually at in terms of damage? Yeah, this thing absolutely cranked up our damage. Yeah, it just basically overshadows everything. Let's go ahead and jump into the next duel here. Perfect. We got a bunch of space. We definitely need some space. So let's go ahead and open her right up. I think I'm actually gonna, let's see, let's move you down, move you over here, because then we can do this. Make up a little more room. This can go somewhere else, because I need to put, yeah, I need to put our magic users in here. So let's go ahead and shift everything over. That is only 1, but then we can put a slimy in here to get a little bit of extra health. We can kind of just shift everything over here. That also leaves a bunch of room over here for a bunch of water stuff. We do have another domi, but I kind of don't want another domi, really. What do we want? We do want the rare water essence. We're going to go ahead and combine those. Reroll one more time, see what we can get. We could inflict a bunch of burn. Is that really what we want to do, though? That's a lot of damage conversion, right? So consume 3 to 7, so it's kind of not every 2 seconds deal 1 damage and reduced by 1 burn. So if you stack up a bunch of burn, I would have to do the math to see how it actually works, right? Because this is dealing 7 damage just flat for 3 flow, but 3 flow here divided by 5, it's kind of doing damage over, well, it's doing damage over time. I don't think we're going into that kind of build though, because we already have Lavathon to do crazy damage, so we really just want to gain a bunch of flow. So I think I'm actually going to lock in the Sugeko again, just to try and gain as much flow as possible. I feel like that's what we should probably be doing. So let's go ahead and jump back in. You know, especially going and getting something so powerful right off the bat, should definitely just focus and build around it. And yeah, trying to go for these shocks, but unfortunately just not enough. We don't really care too much about that. So here's a Sugeko, so let's go ahead and pull that in, move that down here. Domi we can put down here to max that out. What do we want here? Here, we can go ahead and put you right over down here with the water dragon, get you triggering faster, although maybe we should put that over here because we're benefiting twice, right? We're benefiting from the flow over here. So maybe I actually want to be putting the cooldown over here, right? Because if you trigger this faster, you're for one going to deal 7 damage faster, but you're also going to be getting more flow from these 2 Sugekos, so you're also going to be triggering this faster. So I feel like that may end up being better. And then let's go ahead and grab, so let's grab another slime. There we go. Here's a bunch of space. I think I'm actually going to take the Davide Sense. We're early enough that we can go ahead and take that. I might actually do something like this because we still only had 2 here, and this is going to give us a little bit more extra health to put it in that health square right there. We can also go ahead and open this up around, or actually we can do this, and I'm going to lock in this space here, hoping to pick that up later. So going for a bit of a burn build, has a little bit of regen here. Not too bad, but overall... And what does this bird do? The Blaze... Oh, it's Blaze Duck. I haven't seen Blaze Duck yet, I don't think. Deals triple damage to shield. Okay, well, we don't have shield, so that's not really gonna... It's not really gonna help you out too much. Yeah, this Machiro build, honestly... Okay, so this is a little bit faster attacker. Yeah, the Machiro build is actually pretty cool. We're going to have to do that one, but I want to try some of the other elements first before we go back to Machiro. But Machiro can be kind of fun, especially since you can pick it up so early, and it's actually very strong. But in terms of damage, yeah, Leviathan. So Water Dragon, Ricos are now doing a lot more damage. So overall, what were they doing before? They were doing about, was it 50 or 60? So overall, I think it's probably better to increase the damage. I'd have to go back and actually look and compare. But yeah, I think just between the damage that they're doing and then the damage we're adding here, it's probably better to increase their cooldown time to 1.82 as opposed to getting, yeah, plus your accuracy is pretty low, but that's also because we have fog, which I guess is actually another reason to just focus on the Ricos, is that in decreasing Water Dragons, or I guess returning the cooldown back to where it was, kind of prevents us from taking damage from things like thorns, but also gets around things like fog where we lose some accuracy. So I guess that's totally fine. Okay, so we got a random rare essence from David E. Sense. That's kind of fine-ish. I mean, we're just going to get rid of it here. He's just going to kind of generate us a little bit of money, and if he gets us some water essence, that's totally fine as well. Let's go ahead and grab this, re-roll, see what we can find. We do have a Clued. Clued is kind of interesting. Excuse me. I'm going to take the Clued. Let me grab some water here. So we need a bunch of water essence here. We could, we could grab Mice Toad for a little bit of extra damage because we are applying, I mean, we're applying a little bit of rain. Actually, are we applying all that much? We're applying 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's 2, so it's only 2 damage. Is that worth it to go with the Mice Toad? I guess we can take it for now. Worst case scenario, we can always sell it later. We can't even sell it now. So actually, I'm just not even gonna, I don't think I'm gonna hold on to it. No, I'm gonna lock it in. I don't think, the worst case scenario is we just have four other items. Maybe that one leftover item was something we wanted, but overall, not that much of a big deal. Bit of a split build here, going for kind of the crit damage burn thing. Yeah, we ended up pulling out there more essence. Okay, every time you inflict rain, cleanse a random debuff. We like that a lot. Okay, so let's see if we can find some ways to apply rain. Am I grabbing you? I'm not sure if I am. I'm still torn there. Let's go ahead and faster triggering. Okay, let's see. So how do I want to do this? So let's do, and can I grab, I'll grab this, put this here. Oh, but that means that I can't do this. Nope, that's fine. We can do this. There we go. Bring this up here, put Clued in here. Or actually, Clued's better there. Fix the cooldowns there. Okay, so let's go ahead and re-roll. Oh, I should probably unlock that. That would be smart. We could go, yeah, we're not going to do that. We are not really doing a whole lot of attacking, so no sense in going the crit route. Now, we could go here for a little bit more reduction. This does give us, well, gives us energy, but I don't really care about the energy. We only have one attacker here, so that's not too big of a deal. Still just looking, there's some water energy, so let's go ahead and grab that. Probably going to put that here with the Clued, actually, as opposed to the slime. And we could also grab Aura. When you get hit, chance to inflict rain. Perfect. That's just what we're looking for. Now, is this more important than getting the Clued? I think so. So we're going to go ahead and move this down here. What are you? Defender. Okay, so let's go ahead and move you here. We're going to move that there. Put that there. We don't have a lot of Defender Cosmions, actually. So we're only going to get the one benefit, but maybe that's something that we should look for in the future. Let's see. We're also going to grab another tiger here. And we'll grab the more space. And what else do we want to go for here? Regen, not really something that I necessarily want to go for right now. Let's go ahead and pop this up here. Reroll one more time. We do have another single. We don't really need the single. Okay, so we'll hold out on that. Do I need to put you anywhere? Yeah, let's put you down here for the extra health. And yeah, let's get it going. Run it back. Alright, so definitely another burn build here. Burn seems to be very popular. Especially when you have Yogan. Yogan just does a bunch of damage. And so unfortunately, it does look like we're going to go down here. One more to tango. There's our rare essence. What do you need? Wait, you need a zap. Oh, you need a zap as well. Okay. Okay, then. Deplete 6 energy and gain 12 flow. We're not really using a whole lot of energy, and honestly, it might even be beneficial to lose the water dragon, although we gain a lot more than this, so having Arthur here should be just fine. Let's go ahead and link up a bit. Probably going to need to rearrange some stuff here. We're just gain one more flow. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and move some stuff around. Or actually, can we do this? Need to link specifically with a water, so let's go ahead and do that. That actually is all around better there. Go ahead and connect here to make it a rain include. We do have another Rico here for damage. Probably want to get that going as well. That also forces that for another trigger there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put the tiger back in. We have another dummy. There's a Nicholas 7. Not really what we're looking for. We could convert flow to acid, but we don't have the power there that gives the acid the chance to hurt shield or hurt health as well as shield, and it's not really going to be beneficial to us. So I'm not looking to turn our flow into acid. Do I just want to grab another dummy? I kind of do. Let's just grab another dummy. Let's just fill it in. And let's see. Do I want a heart? Nah. Do I want another heart zone? We're kind of good on space. We got a lot of space open. We might just have to rearrange some stuff, but there's another rare essence. So let's go ahead and put these together. We can combine those, make a, although do we need epic? Might as well make an epic. There's another Oro. Okay, we're gonna lock in an Oro. Definitely go for that. Wish I knew. Heck, let's go ahead and glossary Cosmion. What zap? I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. What does zap even look like? Well, it's probably gonna be down the electric, huh? Is that a zap? That's not a zap. What's a zap? What do you even do? When you get hit, inflict either 1 rain or 3 electrocute. But there's a 10% chance to inflict. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want to get that. But what is zap? Zap, what do you look like? What do you look like, buddy? Metra, Hyper, Zyth. Ah, that little guy. Okay. What the frick happened here? Okay, don't know what happened there. Yeah, so we need another zap. We're gonna lock in the are we gonna lock in the Oro? No, we don't really have the space for the Oro. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and start the duel. See if we can get this kicking. Okay, now we do have an air build. Air builds tend to be kind of like fast attackers. Okay, so we have an we are making a ton of flow. We kind of have like an excess of flow. Yeah, Rico's still, I mean, they're doing damage. They're doing what they need to, but it's really all coming from Leviathan. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump back in. Bunch of different winds to go. So there's our rain include, inflict fog and rain. So that is going to help us survive a bit more, having that fog there. Let's see. So let's grab the crit zone. We do have the rare essence now, which if we could combine, what would we combine in that? Maxius? All right, well, let's go ahead and make some Maxius. And let's go ahead and also re-roll these. We also have a rare essence, so we'll grab that. We'll actually combine these two. Unless we get another Clued, then I will, of course, make another Rain Clued. More space. More space. More space is good, because we can do that, we can do this, we can do some of that. Do have another slime. Slime we don't really care about right now. Let's see. Is there anywhere that I can put you? We can kind of do... That doesn't really work out. Actually, we can put you down here. That'll trigger you twice. Do that. That'll gain you some. Oh, let's see here. Go ahead and take her for a spin. Yeah, so we could convert flow into strength, but that's not really, again, we're not really looking for that, right? Most of our damage is coming from gaining more flow, Leviathan, doing a bunch of damage. That's pretty much it. We can go ahead and get rid of the air essence for an extra reroll. Do we want to take the Eclipse? I think I do. I'm going to lock in Eclipse. Eclipse is very powerful. I will definitely find a way to make Eclipse work. Still beating up on these burn builds. Although they're not really applying very much burn. So what are you actually doing? I mean, you're, I guess, still trying to apply burn. Triggers faster. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a mixed build, right? I mean, we have a bunch of, there's like a bunch of health restoration here. You're trying to do this thorn thing, but overall, like, you got some physical attackers here that's spending. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of conflicting things here, right? So we're inflicting a little bit of burn, but we're also consuming burn here, and this wants you to trigger faster. So really only probably one of these should be in the build, and definitely need some more of the lighters for sure. A little bit, I mean, this is really the only thing that's like pretty consistently applying burn. Other than that, I mean, I guess you have blaze roll, but there's only 25% chance to trigger. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a mixed bag here. Oh, that's how you got the unique. Yeah, and you have to trigger faster, so definitely, yeah, it should definitely be getting rid of Fire Fist and just going full on burn, because, I mean, 10 burn is not all that much. Okay, so we have access to Eclipse now. So the question is, let's see, so can we fit this 4 space in? It doesn't really look like it. Oh, no, we definitely can. I'm going to have to move some things around, though, to make it work. You can go wherever. I'm going to need to figure out a new spot for you. You're fine. Let's see, we had you right, was it right here that we had you? What are you triggering on? You're triggering on water? We need you to link with water. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab that, put that there. Eclipse, we're going to grab you, and we just need to link you to anything, anything magic. So let's go ahead and buy you. So let's see, I can get 2 triggers over here. However, if we go ahead and do something like this, because we want that to trigger faster. Oh, that's going to screw that up. So we can do a little bit of this, move you over here, move this over here, that there, but we can move this like that. There we go. So that triggers, that's completely linked up. We can do something like that. So actually, that's only triggering the one time. So we could do something like that, trigger the twice. That only triggers once. There we go. So we have a few spaces there to trigger. That triggers 3 times. That's fine. That triggers 3 times. That's also fine. We can get you up here. We don't care about inflicting burns, so we can get rid of that. Could just go, how are we doing on energy? We're very low on energy, so I could just grab something else to do damage. I mean, this does increase our accuracy. You already have 100% accuracy, though, so maybe not the best use of our coins here. Let's go ahead and Yeah, let's refresh here. I would grab a Semel. I think... Am I going to do that? That's quite a bit of damage. Do I really care about that, though? I don't know that I do. Because I want to get to full... I want to make sure that we're at full energy to gain all this flow, because that's going to be a bunch of damage. Right? I mean, gaining 12, that's 36 damage. So I would prefer to get that going. Let's see. So if we do this, I need another... Yeah, I need some more water. Need some more water. Can we do anything with you? We can get one trigger there. That's not really that worth it, though. Okay, let's do this. Let's move some stuff around. What else do you need to trigger? A Balos? What the heck is a Balos? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so we don't have what we need, so we can go ahead and move that. We can put the cooldown on here. You're fine there. We can do this. That'll get us a little bit more health. Let's see. And we're good. We don't need any more of this. Let's go ahead and move on forward. Oh boy, we're taking some damage from this thing. So gain reduction from each different buff on opponent, so, or debuff. But not really applying too many debuffs. Yeah, just trying to go, I guess trying to go for like a shock build, also have a little bit of shield gain there. Although you have like, you know, we have like this down here, which should definitely be up here, getting you more shield at the start. You know, this could probably be up here as well. Okay. Couple more to go. Let's see. So we got some Atrot here. We're not going to do that. We can get rid of... We don't need that at all, so we can get rid of that. There's a Dumocto. Pretty nice. Get some random buffs. Definitely going to be taking that. We can go ahead and throw that up here. Let's get the Epic Water Essence. Combine those two. Get some extra buffs going. Let's see here. Not really what we're looking to do. When the opponent is below 50%, deal 50% more damage. Yeah, that seems pretty good. However, do we really want to go with that? Because again, it is going to use... I don't feel like we're actually this build. I wonder how it rounds. Does it round up or round down? That's a question. Maybe I do want to go with that. I don't see why not. We probably can get rid of you by now. You're not really helping us out all that much. We kind of have everything we need there. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to move you around for a second. Okay. So we're losing a little bit of flow there, but we have so much overflow. Actually, we can do that. Get some benefit there. That's fine. That's fine. This is all fine. This we can put up here to help trigger this, since it's not doing anything down here. Fortunately, we are losing out. It does look like we're losing out on an additional stripes. Is there anything we can do with that? Really, it's just this one. If I wanted to move this... I think I can. We can afford that. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Yeah, we just have so much flow generation. The question is really, are we going to be able to survive like a more bursty build? And we're doing okay so far. How are we doing on regen? Are we doing okay? We don't have a whole lot of restoration. So the siphon we're getting from the random bonuses that we're getting. Probably, actually, we stole it with Eclipse. Actually, basically all of these bonuses we stole with Eclipse. As far as damage, yeah, these still are not really holding up. Okay, so Grimjaws isn't even catching up to Water Dragon, which I guess is fine. But I guess it's fair because we're generating so much flow that Water Dragon is actually going to be pretty powerful. And actually, I should probably Since now we know that Water Dragon is doing so much, this Water Slimy, I'm gonna actually turn these and target the Water Dragon instead. They're just gonna do way more damage than the Ricos. Let's see. So here we go, a Tidal Grasp. So that was the combination of the what was it, Duocto something or other, and the epic. Let's see. So gain a random buff when you link. Deal bonus damage equal to every 2 buffs you have. That is going to be extremely powerful with our flow stacks. So let's go ahead and do this. Put you down here. Pop you up here. Do we have something simple? Because you're a trigger. No, you're not a trigger, but we can just do this. Get full benefit there. We also gain random buffs from that, which is super powerful. Might be, so we can put the stonk right there. We do have this. This we need there, but not that great. Having 2 Arthurs isn't that great. We're just gonna pick this up. I'm just gonna pick this up. We might end up just getting rid of that. More Arthurs, don't really care about that. God, more Eclipses. At this point, like, no, because we need these to trigger for this. Yeah, we need a bunch of these to just trigger so we get a whole bunch of flow. We could go, ooh, yes. Okay, we are going to go Serenius. Serenius is great. Inflict 2 rain and gain 2 flow. So, I think, now she uses a lot of energy. So, we don't use that much. So I guess the question is it worth it to get rid of Grimjaws for Serenius? I think the answer might be yes. Honestly, I don't think Oro is actually helping us out that much. I think I'm going to lose him. I think we might lose Grimjaws, but I'm not sure yet. Let's go ahead and do this. Pop you in here. Pop you down here. Although I'm not really getting much from this max health, so we can probably work on that at some point. But I feel like this is, I mean, we just start with a whole bunch of flow, which is also going to help out our damage here. So we need this here. Get that. This can go down here. Is there anything that's not really beneficial? I mean, we do have a bunch of space from the Stonk Stripes, but I think at this point, let's see, where can I fit in? Because if I take these guys out, because we're pretty close to the end here, I might not need any more coins, so it might be beneficial just to, we could do something like, you just need a link. Let's see, can I move? Let's just shift this over. Oh, but you need to be, oh, you need to be linked to casters. Well, that's fine. We can do this. Put you over here, just like that. We're losing out a little bit there. But I think that's okay because we have a bunch of extra damage. Put that up there. Losing out on 1 flow there, but I think that's fine. And that fills us up. We can get rid of these guys. Okay, gonna hold on to the rest of my coins. I think we're good. I think we're very close to our end build. I'm trying to think of what else I want. I mean, I would probably just take another Tidal Grasp. I mean, she's doing 66 damage. Not too bad with as much flow as we're getting. Whole bunch of buffs here. There we go. And we're also stealing buffs, so we do have kind of like a buff sub-thing. Okay. So, let's work this out here. Let's work this out here. I think at this point, is it still worth it to have Grimjaws over the... Well, actually, that's so much energy. I don't think I can actually afford to have 2. Now that I think about that. Oh, this definitely should not be there. It should definitely be flipped around like this. That was a pretty big loss in flow there. Yeah, we don't need this. Let's see, we don't need anything here. Don't need that. We're inflicting debuff, and we're not really inflicting any debuffs. Although, I mean, we're inflicting rain. I don't think that's really going to stack up. I don't think we're going to get as much healing out of that as I think we are. That could be a decent one, but I don't think, I don't think we're going to, we don't really have any, like, double striking or anything like that. There is another Clued. I would like to get another Rain Clued. So I think at this point we're getting rid of the Tiger. We'll go ahead and do that. See if we can't find another. There we go. Just something else to fill that out. And that also gives us some other flow to start. Very nice. Very nice. So we can go ahead and get rid of the Tiger at this point. Yeah, so just complete... Well, I guess he's still recovering quite a bit. But that's totally fine. I mean, we won. So there's that. Man, not maxing out the Eclipse, huh? That seems a little sad. Not maxing out a lot of stuff here. Voluptuous? Gain haste and clarity. On hit, gain 20 crit damage. Yeah, that seems like a powerful little duder there. Not too shabby. Serenius, how much damage are you actually doing there, girl? Not a lot at all. So I have a feeling that she's just not we have, that's why we have like no accuracy. But I have a feeling we were also pretty low on energy, might have been a factor there. So, right, because we have Grimjaws. Oh, right, I can only have one of these. Okay, I think Serenius is better, so we're gonna get rid of the Grimjaws, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we need to do. That was my bad. I know I said that at one point, and then I wasn't even thinking about that. So that's totally on me. So let's go ahead and pop you. We can pop you down here. Pop you. Actually, no. We want to do that. Let's go ahead and swing that around. Drop that. Actually, you're fine. You're fine. Gotta get some more water up there. We'll figure that out. Let's see what else we need to buy here first. Could get a little bit more energy regeneration. No, that doesn't seem good enough. That doesn't seem good enough. What else we got? We could get a pop just to get some more energy, because that kind of covers the water dragon and it makes it so Serenius can always attack. So let's go ahead and do that. Link to a melee to get a max energy. We don't really have any good places for that, though, because the only melee we have... we have two attackers? Who's the other attacker? Oh, right, Serenius. Duh. Can I... Let's see. If I had a single square, I could put it in right here, which would be super convenient. I suppose let's see if we can find one. There's a double. I don't need a double, though. I need a single, but the singles are pretty hard to come by. We have an Omnicore. Omnicore could be hot. We're definitely going to try and fit that in. Well, okay, if we can get that single, we can fill that in really nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of you. Get a few more rerolls. We do have a water essence, which... I need to fill that out. Perfect. Nothing there. So Pop. Where are you going, Pop? Do I want to lose out? I could lose out on one flow gain there. Ooh, that just activates that, though. Getting 2 buffs is pretty good, but I think being able to attack might be a little bit better. There we go. Get those active. That's all active, so that's triggering there. That's full. This is not full, but that's fine. This is full. We're good there, good there, good there, good there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump right on in. We only got, what, two more wins left? 2 more wins left? Yeah, look at all our buffs. Let's go. Let's get it. We do have a lot of burn, a lot of acid going, but our damage is outmatched. We're still out of energy, huh? Still short on energy, so probably because the cooldown is so short here. So if I can find Okay, so I think what I'm going to be looking for here is likely a little bit of energy. Yeah, because still not doing too much damage, and you should be smacking. And we definitely want you hitting as much as possible. Okay, so let's see what we can do here to maximize you. I was hoping that Pop Pop would be enough, but it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's not really what we're looking for at this point. Just looking maybe for there's another Pop Pop, but I don't know. Really, at this point, oh, there is a Demon Core. No, I'm at this point. I would like to get even like there we go, some electric essence. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That's kind of all we need is just a little bit more energy generation, and I think we're good. Although, yeah, let's go a couple more. Nope, doesn't look like we're getting there. Ah, a little bit more. The game knew it. All right, so this is the final build. This is what we're going with. Hoping, because we only have, it's either live or die right now. And it looks like more burn. How are we doing? They're applying a lot of burn, but we are smacking a lot. Unfortunately, yeah. Why are we always out of energy? Well, we are kind of always out of energy, but that's fine. Tournament over. We get the win. Let's go ahead and take a look at our damage. Serenius, so we got you doing a little bit more damage. A little bit more. Still not nearly as much as Water Dragon. However, you did apply, you know, a couple hits of slowing down their energy generation, getting us a bit of flow. Not too bad. Probably not the most optimal way to build, right? Because we only had a max. Although, why do we only have a max of 6? Shouldn't that have gone up to 7? I'm not sure about that, because we are maxed out, and it looks like we should be at 7 with Pop Pop to get a maximum energy. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how that's supposed to actually work, but I figured that would bring us up to 7 and be able to get us a little bit past the threshold for this. That's probably why Serenius is not being as effective as she could be. If I got a little bit more max energy, then maybe that would be more helpful. But yeah, I thought that this would help get us up to 7. Although I did see a couple times it was higher than that. So maybe it's like a temporary max and it doesn't actually reflect this here. Or maybe we're literally just sitting on 6 and, you know, we're not higher than that. But Tidal Grasp, really, really strong. I mean, especially with the flow, right? So really, Lavathon and Tidal Grasp are kind of doing similar things, right? Obviously, this one's a little bit better because it's every time we deal damage or consume. This one is obviously dealing bonus damage based on the fact that we also have Eclipse here. Without Eclipse, we would kind of be a little bit shorter on buffs, but still have a bunch of flow here. We were kind of flow, I mean, we were kind of flow, like not capped, but we had so much overflow flow. I do kind of wish that we had you know, another way to go ahead and spend it, but it didn't really end up mattering because we had 2 ways to kind of utilize it, although it's not really being, like, you know, quote unquote utilized, but it is still being worth it. A bunch of restoration here. Yeah, not too bad. We were doing okay at the end. Unfortunately, we didn't get the full buffs here from the Omnicore, which would have been nice. Just couldn't find that single. I think I actually passed up on a single here or there. But overall, not too shabby of a showing for the Flow team. And there we go. That is a run. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you did enjoy, you had fun, just kind of smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.